Primorsky Krai in the eastern region of Russia is 1 year older than the Krasnodarsky Krai and occupies almost 200,000 square meters. The advantageous geopolitical location of Primorsky Krai and its proximity to the countries of the Asian and Pacific regions provides for vast international business opportunities. Vladivostok is famous for the unique scientific developments of the Far East Department of the Russian Academy of Science, mass-scale construction of scientific, cultural, and sports facilities, and for the fact that it is located on the same latitude as Sochi. PRIMORYE is the pearl of the Far East. Its beauty and uniqueness delighted the first explorers of the region. One of the unique nature monuments of PRIMORYE, Losovy Range, Chandalas, is the largest ancient reef, more than 150 million years old. Speleologists from all over the world come to the caves of the Partizansk district. Karst caves pronounced a protective zone. Research doesn't end either in summer or in winter. There's one of the largest underground lakes in the world, with the area of 300 square meters located in one of the caves. The main attraction of the PRIMORYE island of Petrov is the only yew grove in the world, planted 1,000 years ago. It's considered the form of yew planting that repeats the way of writing of the ancient hieroglyphic tree. Hasansk Natural Park is located on water and swamplands of the delta of the Tumanaya River, where the state border between the People's Democratic Republic of Korea and People's Republic of China is located. There are 39 rare and extinct kinds of plants found on the territory of the park. For the countries of the Asian and Pacific region, PRIMORYE is geographically the closest carrier of European culture, which makes it a comfortable communications venue in every way. World attention is transitioned to Asia. Everyone admits that it is here that the most important political, economical, and ideological events will take place in the coming decades. In 2008, the President of Russia decided to establish the Far Eastern Sea Cluster, including the State Shipping Company and Center of Maritime Education, based on integration of all maritime educational institutions in the Far Eastern region. According to expert evaluation, the total effect of modernization must increase the GRP growth by more than 6 times by 2020. The International Congress of Fishermen has been taking place in Vladivostok for 8 years, with participation from representatives of fishing and shipping companies. Congress is interested in development of fishing, coastal fish processing, and mariculture. Far Eastern Federal University, FEFU, is the first and currently the only classical university on the vast territory from Baikal to the Pacific Ocean. FEFU is the first Russian higher education institution with a unique infrastructure on a new modern campus on the Russky Island. The university envisions a technology transfer center, nano center, and technopark. This activity is supported by the largest Russian and foreign companies. FEFU Medical Center is a modern, full-fledged treatment and scientific institution achieving the highest in world standards. The total area of the medical center is more than 20,000 square meters. Progressive diagnostic, surgical rehabilitation, as well as scientific and research equipment is used. Orthopedic and surgical operations are already being carried out. Daliroptos, Far Eastern State Technical Fishery University, is one of the leading sector higher education institutions of the Far East. MSU, Admiral G.I. Novelsky Maritime State University, trains specialists of all profiles required for maritime transport systems in natural and scientific, humanitarian, technical, and maritime conventional directions. VSUES, Vladivostok State University of Economics and Service, is an entrepreneur innovative university and a center of an international level of education in the sphere of business and service. The modern population of this region is represented by 159 ethnic groups of various religious belonging. But notwithstanding this, a favorable environment for interethnic relations is formed in PRIMORYE. In recent years, the National Nature Park Udege Legend, located on the north of the Krai, accepted descendants of Russian Old Believers who used to live in the local taiga. Migrants returned to their motherland from South America and Europe to participate in protection of natural resources of the land, which once belonged to their ancestors. There is also archaeological excavation and anthropological research being conducted in the region of the first state formed on the territory of modern Primorye, Balhae Empire, the golden age of which was in the 7th to 9th centuries AD, and Jurchen state, which superseded the Balhae on the far eastern land. The International Film Festival of Asian and Pacific Region, Meridians of the Pacific, has been conducted in the capital town of the Primorsky Krai for 11 years. The festival is the only cultural project of its kind, where field film shows and creative meetings of famous Russian actors and directors with people in cities and regions of the Primorsky Krai take place, including the most remote regions. In October 2013, Opera and Ballet Theater was opened in Vladivostok, currently being the most modern one in Russia in terms of technical equipment. All world requirements for facilities of such type have been taken into consideration during design. The opening of an oceanarium, Jemchuzhina, or Pearl, is planned for September 2014. It will be the only project of such scale in Russia. Its area equals more than 35,000 square meters, while the volume of water in aquariums equals 25,000 tons. The dwellers of the aquariums and pools will be more than 500 types of sea and freshwater organisms of aquatic flora and fauna of the Pacific Ocean. Integrated Entertainment Zone, PRIMORYE, is one of the 4 officially established game zones in Russia. 620 hectares of land have been allocated for the construction of the game zone infrastructure in the health resort zone of the Ussuri Bay, on the coast of the Muravinaya, or Ant Bay, at the Cherepaha, or Turtle Cape. There is also an international festival of fire art, Lights of East, conducted in the region, being a part of the global international event, the Great Asian Fire Month. Within this event, 3 festivals will be conducted one after another in Japan, Korea, and Russia, in Vladivostok. In different periods, 23 sportsmen from Primorye have participated in the Olympic Games. They've won 5 gold and 4 bronze medals for the country. In 1960, Maria Shobina won first place in kayak paddling in Rome. During the next Olympic Games in Tokyo, Stepan Oshepkov repeated her achievement in canoeing. In 1980, during the Games in Moscow, Andrei Balashov won bronze in sailing, while 8 years later, Igor Chumak and Andrei Tumanentsev became gold winners in handball in Seoul. In 1992, Igor Chumak repeated his achievement in Barcelona. In 2004, during the Olympics in Athens, a sportswoman from Primorye, Diana Gustelina, was a member of the Russian female basketball team, winning the bronze medal. Presently, a famous Russian canoeist, Ivan Stil, lives in the Primorsky Krai. He is a bronze prize winner at the Summer Olympics in London 2012, 8-fold world champion, repeated winner of European and national competitions, 2-fold champion of the World Summer Student Games 2013 in Kazan, owner of a World Cup, and honored master of sports. Primorye has also given the world Yelena Belova-Novakova, a 3-fold Olympic champion in foil fencing in individual and team competitions. Different sports are actively developed on all levels in Primorsky Krai: hockey, football, basketball, volleyball, cycle racing, rowing, oriental martial arts, rowing and sailing, cruise yachting. World popular sailing vessels Pallada and Nadezhda Hope belong to the port of Vladivostok. Primorsky Krai is proud of the honored coach of Russia in rowing, Vladimir Shuvalov. One of the best students, Georgy Sibulnikov, became a bronze prize winner at the Olympic Games in Atlanta 1996, the last medal winner from Primorye in the history of highest sports forums in the world. Over the past 20 years, Shuvalov has been the main judge of kayak paddling, canoeing, and dragon boat racing. During 10 years, he has been training the Vladivostok Tigers team, which uses the dragon boats. During the European Championship 2000 in Sweden, Dragons from Primorye won gold. They became prize winners of World and European Championships. In the USA and Italy, respectively, they brought home a full set of medals from the World Championship in China 2003. But the real triumph for the Primorye rowers came at the European Championship in 2004 for club teams conducted in England, where our sportsmen won gold on all distances. 2013 brought many glorious victories for PRIMORYE sportsmen. Ivan Stiel and Alexei Korovashkov became winners of the European Championship in kayak paddling and canoeing in Portugal. At the Deaf Olympics in 2013, which took place in Bulgaria, a sportsman from PRIMORYE, Vitaly Obotin, became a seven-fold champion, having won 7 gold medals. In 2013, the Federation of Mixed Martial Arts was established in PRIMORYE. For the first time in the history of this sport, the Russian Cup was conducted in Vladivostok. A PRIMORYE sportsman, Shamil Abdullayev, became a silver prize winner of the first championship in mixed martial arts. For 3 years, teams of the Primorsky Krai have been winning awards at the All-Russian Championships in short track. Vladivostok Club PRIMORYE, under the leadership of Vladimir Lachenko, won the European Club Cup in badminton in May 2013. The club has retained this title since 2007. Luch Energy is one of the most successful and popular teams of Siberia and the Far East. During its existence, the club has experienced both defeats and victories. One of its major achievements is access to the Premier League. Spartak PRIMORYE from Vladivostok, in its debut year in the PBL, the team from the Far East settled in the 7th line of the tournament chart and also won the silver prize of the Russian Cup. Volleyball club Primoryachka achieved a new height in 2013, having debuted in Major League A. Bandy team from Vostok, from the city of Arsenyev, is confidently moving toward victory in the Russian Championship among Major League teams. Professional hockey club Admiral is also located in Vladivostok. It plays in the Continental Hockey League and was established in 2013 with the support of the governor of Primorsky Krai, Vladimir Miklashevsky, and the senator of the Council of Federation from the Primorsky Krai, twofold Olympic champion Vyacheslav Fetisov. The name of the team was selected by all residents of the Primorsky Krai. In September 2013, a unique concert and sports complex, Fetisov Arena, was opened, which already in this season became the venue for domestic matches of Admiral Club, and thousands of fans actively support their favorite team, which plays successfully in the CHL. 2 years in a row, the World Championships in Aquabike has been conducted in Vladivostok. Snowboarding, car races, go-karting, and diving are also popular in PRIMORYE. Primorsky Krai is the Taekwondo leader in Russia. In 2011, the World Championship in Taekwondo was, for the first time in Russia, conducted in Vladivostok. Priority is given to development of adaptive physical culture and sports in the Krai. Tournaments in various sports are conducted with participation of sportsmen with limited health abilities. In 2013, the Center of Disabled Sports was established in the Krai. Primorsky Krai is a region with the most favorable climate in the entire Asian part of the country, rich with forest resources and minerals. The Sea of Japan is one of the richest seas with fish. The region holds leading positions in investments per capita. The leadership of the country takes decisive steps to create conditions for accelerated socio-economic development of the Far East and Baikal regions. Presently, work is underway to create special economic zones. The leadership of the country and regional authorities apply many efforts to make the Primorsky Krai attractive for tourists from other regions of Russia and neighboring countries.